I am blown away because they mentored our mentors, and like our mentors are seen as culinary gods. So these guys are like the culinary titans. We have got to make our mentors look good.
If you thought that we were tough to impress, these three giants are real stars of the culinary world, let me tell you. And tonight, for this team challenge, the judging and the decision-making will be left entirely to these three. We'll be watching from the safety of the balcony every move.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I know how to cook? Yeah, of course.
This is the coolest night.
I cook an amazing salmon.
Okay, home cooks, you must be wondering what exactly you are cooking tonight.
Yes.
We want to see you at your absolute best.
So tonight, you'll all be making whatever dish you like. You will have access to the fully stocked MasterChef.
That's so nice.
You have 60 minutes to make 3 identical plates. Work together. You need to be both represented on that plate.
Your 60-minute start now.
Here we go, boys. We're on our way to the finale.
Okay. What are you thinking?
My favorite protein is pork, so...
A good one in pork chop.
I think we gotta incorporate that rhubarb somehow.
Rhubarb goes good with lamb.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
I
do
like
lamb
the
chop.
idea.
What kind of flavors do you like?
Tropical flavors.
Okay.
Just like citrus forward.
We need to find some type of fruit that goes good with the rhubarb. What about those blood oranges?
Yeah.
Plantain chip.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What you think about getting some of these tomatoes and doing ratatouille?
Ooh, I like that.
Wait, Ratatouille is a fruit? I thought it was a movie.
All right,
Come on,
let's do it.
give me some, baby. Let's get it.
Mustard.
1 or 2.
Just grab a handful.
You got your peppers and everything?
Yep. All right, let's go, Ash.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
What came first, Ratatouille or like the
I
movie
got
or the
lamb
food?
Here.
Yep. Remember, we gotta move fast, strong.
Google it?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting the brining liquid started right now.
Ratatouille.
We have to win because I don't want to
Food.
go up against you, all right?
I don't want to go against you either until it's the finale.
So, Lydia, Danielle, these two teams have to make 3 identical
Nasty.
dishes. What are we looking for here?
We like, first of all, the presentation to be beautiful.
My glaze is looking good.
Let me taste it now.
Then, of course, the harmony of the different flavors.
Make an example in front of our mentors, please.
And I think what differentiates a cook from another is nuances in technique, nuances in seasoning.
I'm getting the spices for the rub toasted.
Okay, perfect.
They need to talk to each other,
We just really gotta pick up the pace. Do you have those pans heating up?
They heating up right now.
taste with each other. That communication in the kitchen really is underestimated.
You're looking good?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, I dropped time on the floor.
Jerome, please, someone take
Yes,
control
chef.
there, yes?
Yes,
And
chef.
Samantha,
Yes, chef.
try to work tidy, will you, please?
Okay, yeah.
How you doing? You good?
We just gotta get up to that balcony, Jerron.
It's okay, Sam.
We have got to.
Just don't panic, okay?
I'm not panicking. I'm just trying to speed us along.
Samantha has proved time and time again that she crumbles under pressure.
Yep. I need that sauce, Sam, whenever you're ready.
Oh, shoot.
Samantha is a little panicky, a little messy. She don't have too much control.
I'm getting a little shaky, so.
We ain't got time for
where's-
that.
Okay, sorry.
We got this.
All right. I'm gonna go grab our...
Oh!
Ow.
You okay?
That is the worst. When that happens, when you have to take a piss middle of the night,
We ain't got time for
it
that.
wakes you up
sorry.
completely.
We
You're
got this.
fucked.
All right.
Samantha is a little panicky. She don't have too much control.
I'm gonna go grab our... Shoot. Ow.
You okay?
That hurt.
Dear, oh dear. What has she done?
What happened?
I hit my knee.
You good?
I'm good. I just moving a bit slow now.
Not good. Not good at all.
Ow.
Let me review what I've done, okay?
Yes,
So you can see where
please.
we're at. Spice rub is done. Sauce is working.
Okay.
Caesar and Ashley, what a pairing. They seem so much more organized.
Did you get the ratatouille in the oven?
Yeah, I got it in.
Okay.
But Jerome could carry Samantha.
I got salt and pepper on the lamb.
Guys, 40 minutes remaining. Remember, 3 stunning dishes.
All right, chef.
Ashley and Caesar, Chef Danielle is here. Give us an insight to the dish. Tell me what the dish is, please.
We have a morito ancho pork chop with some Swiss chard, crispy plantain stacks, and then a corn and mango sauce.
He does not.
Mango.
Why? Corn very sweet.
Yeah.
Mango very sweet.
Very sweet too.
We're gonna
yeah.
balance that out with ahi pepper, chef. So
Spicy, sweet,
Yeah,
tangy.
yes.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. You seem to go along well.
Thank you.
Good luck.
thank you, thank you, chefs.
So curious as to how these are gonna come out, but I really think this will work.
Yeah.
That lamb's getting a nice sear on it.
Good. Make sure you watch that fat.
Yep.
Halfway. 30 minutes remaining.
Heard.
We gotta get your pork on.
Okay. I'm worried a little bit about this rhubarb glazed with the lamb.
Don't worry about it. It's good. We tasted it, you know?
So, hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Jerome.
One of my mentees. He has my last apron.
Did he teach you anything good?
Oh, he teaches me everything I know.
Good.
So Samantha's 20 years old. She's a college student. She's my daughter's age.
Oh, my God. These all can be my grandchildren here.
What's your strategy with this dish?
We are doing a beautiful rack of lamb, chef. We're also going to do a ratatouille.
And then a blood orange and rhubarb glaze on the lamb.
The rhubarb glaze. Let me see.
Blood orange and rhubarb, I can see that with duck. That's an obvious connection. But with lamb, that seems odd.
I don't get it.
That's rather sweet.
Okay.
So, you know
Okay.
what I would say? You want balance, you want harmony? Taste everything.
Okay.
You know, this apparatus that you have here is a good machine. Tells you a lot of stuff.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck, guys.
All right, so how are they looking?
Come on, Jerome.
I gotta get the fat rendered off.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to taste this sauce?
Yes. More lamb demi.
All right, Danielle. So
He was
Ashley and
disgusted.
Caesar, how are they doing?
They're doing amazing, actually.
Drop the plantains in about 4 minutes.
Heard.
You can really see the teamwork of both of them. Ashley is in charge of the plantain.
All right, I just need to do 2 more.
Okay.
Plantain can be tricky.
I mean, they can go both ways. They can go crunchy or they can go soft.
Yeah, I'm anxious to taste
Thank you,
Caesar
Toasty.
and Ashley, mango and corn. With the pork, I hope it's a winning idea.
I think it's a toss-up. I really do.
The question with the pork is the temperature. You know, now it becomes tough if you overcook it just a little bit.
And Samantha and Jerome, how are they progressing?
Very good. I feel that Jerome is quite good with the meat.
All right, Samantha, right now I am brushing olive oil on the bones.
My man.
Looks great. The question now is whether he put enough flavoring on it.
They are doing a little spicy rhubarb glaze.
Rhubarb for a glaze. What do you think? I have never used.
I'm gonna see what they're gonna do.
Our lamb is resting.
Okay.
Less than 15 minutes left.
Heard, chef. I need a knife, a clean knife, a clean knife. Caesar, can you pass me your knife? Come on, Caesar.
Caesar,
Yes.
work as a team. Talk. Come on.
Okay, Ashley.
Thank you.
What do you need me to do, Jerron?
Go ahead and start your Swiss chard.
Okay.
I need to check this ratatouille out.
How's it looking?
Oh, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Samantha and Jerome have got it back together.
Whew, good.
So, Ashley, how are you guys gonna both impart your particular style on this dish?
Even though we both love pork, I wanted Miami and his Mexican influence to be highlighted together seamlessly on the plate.
Beautiful. What are you responsible for?
I'm doing a different spin on a tostone, so I'm doing very thinly sliced plantains, and they're gonna be stacks and
Not yet,
browns.
K1.
Did you ever see anything like this when you grew up?
No, I didn't. This
This is totally from your head.
Yeah, so I've done it with potatoes before, and I figured, you know, we're going tropical, we're going Mexican, so let me go for a different starch, and the green plantain popped in my mind.
Wonderful.
Great.
Thank you,
Thank
chef.
you very much.
How are you doing over there?
Good. I'm adding a bit of veg stock to the chard because it was a little dry.
Good job.
Thank you.
Guys, last 2 minutes.
Okay, come on, Caesar.
Jerron, start cutting the lamb.
I'm getting nervous for them, for God's sakes.
I'll be behind you. Go for it.
How is it, Jerome?
Can you imagine this with streamers and Gordon Ramsay
perfect.
for a Twitch Rivals? It'd be so
90
good.
seconds to go, guys.
Ashley, we really gotta hurry up now.
Come on, Jerron. I'm ready for that lamb.
One team catapulted straight to the grand finale.
Come on, come on. Hurry, hurry.
Move, move.
Oh, it looks beautiful, Sam.
Think presentation, guys.
Careful. Those are nice, those are nice.
This is it.
I'm wiping. I'm wiping.
There you go, there you go.
30 seconds remaining.
Get some salt. Get some salt to finish them.
Okay,
The-
do Maldon salt.
Take an inventory of your ingredients.
Come on. Do we have everything?
Nice, nice.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. Hands in the air. Well done.
Hands up.
That was an intense 60 minutes, guys.
Yes, chef.
Chef.
Well done. And as you know, only one team will go straight to the finale. And the only way we can make that decision is by tasting your amazing looking dishes.
They look great, the dishes, don't they?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Amazing.
Caesar, Ashley, what is your dish?
Grilled pork chop
Greek should be a judge.
Bed of sauteed Swiss chard.
Pokemon would instantly
corn
win.
mango salsa, and tostones.
The plate looks wonderful. It looks complex, intriguing, and yet not overly done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Time to taste.
They love the presentation. Oh, that white fat there. Your mum's not gonna like that.
Yeah.
So, where did the dish come from? You guys were collaborative with that, right?
Yeah, this was a culmination of all of our challenges here in our journey, making sure that we really presented our cultures in a very beautiful and respectful way.
Well, I found that the pork chop was seasoned very, very nicely. The meat itself was a little bit fatty. In the future, look at the marbling of the fat.
It looks burnt.
I like the fattiness. Lydia, I'm sorry, but I love fat. But, you know, I must say, as a collective, this really works well. The Swiss chard just had the right amount of garlic in it, the pork. You got beautiful caramelization, but you might have a little more depth of flavor. Tell me about the brine.
The brine had champagne vinegar, some pickling spices, some sugar.
What kind of sugar? Was it white or brown?
It was white sugar.
Next time, try brown.
Okay.
A little more depth of flavor when you have one of the darker sugars. But you know what? It's really superb.
Thank you
very
so much.
Overall, it's a very pleasing dish, full of soul, taste, and love.
Perfect, yeah.
Considering this is made by a high school teacher and a professional grocery shopper, I am very impressed.
Oh my God, he just insulted them.
All right, Samantha, Jerome, what is the name of your dish?
A rhubarb and blood orange glazed lamb chop with a ratatouille and Swiss chard.
For sure, I'm blown away by the level of plating here. This is the work of a chef, not a home cook.
Thank you, chef.
Time to taste.
That is straight in there.
That's a good sign. Maybe they like it.
How did you approach this challenge?
In this competition, we've been underestimated as far as, like, they say Samantha does pasta all the time, and people say that I stick to my Southern cuisine all the time. So we really just wanted to push out what we've learned in the MasterChef kitchen, knowing that we needed to prove ourselves to get to that balcony and get to the finale.
I think the lamb, the outside has a beautiful roasted glaze and the rhubarb. This is wonderful because that really gives an addition of flavor and it brings that chewiness you need in the ratatouille. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
I feel like I am in the south of France.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Listen, he's French, so he doesn't really understand that this is more of an American version of
Okay,
ratatouille.
my
Let
man.
me clear one thing right away. Forget about French or American. That's an Italian vegetable tortino. Okay?
You see, the French learn everything from the Italians.
Don't worry, beast the Italians for their vegetables. I think the tortino was a little sweet. The rhubarb, I thought, was a genius idea. I could have even used a little more. You know, don't be afraid to express yourself. And that's what creativity is all about. It's a great dish. You guys really are on a professional level on both sides. Bravo.
This glaze, I'm fascinated here. There's a little spice in it.
Yeah, some Aleppo pepper flakes.
Ah, and you did have some zest as well. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm really, really eager to find out who won.
All four of you, please come around to the front.
I know that both dishes received positive compliments.
Joe, Gordon, and Iran, will you come downstairs?
Dude, this chef doesn't look like a
feel
chef. He looks like he
Caesar
belongs
and
on
I
Shark Tank.
truly put ourselves and our stories on a plate. I really think we pulled off a victory.
It's a nerve-wracking evening, high pressure and very high stakes. But there are three other mentors that are probably feeling the pressure even more than you guys. And they place the decision solely in our hands. But now we have a huge decision to make. Please give us a moment. Thank you.
Whichever team wins, I've got somebody in the finale.
Why you do this, right?
I need Caesar and Ashley to win.
We are at opposing interests.
Absolutely.
So?
This is a really fine line of which one is better than the other.
But it was very close.
Yo, Callum Corpse. Tomo, chill.
The lamb was cooked right.
I think they were very original with the addition of blood oranges and the rhubarb.
This can go any way, and I'm like,
No, I know, it's so close.
The pork really was the king here.
Yeah.
It's hard to pull off.
One thing I felt was this plantain chips miss a little bit.
But I think we've decided,
Yeah,
I think. Well, we've been saying it all night. An incredible job.
Unfortunately,
You know this shit is scripted, right? So are half the LSF posts you upload.
Final of MasterChef.
And that team is, congratulations.
Unfortunately, only one team can guarantee their spot in the final of MasterChef.
oh my God, I want this.
And that team is
It has to be Jerome.
Caesar and Ashley.
Oh my God! Making it to the finale means everything is validated.
Head up to the balcony, please.
This is the W that I have been waiting for this entire competition, hands down.
Judges, thank you. Gerard and Samantha, wow, what a night. We still have one more spot in the finale up for grabs. But first, join us in thanking these incredible judges.
Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, guys.
Joe. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy for Caesar and Ashley to make it to the finale, and I just really hope that I can join them soon.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I love Duran, but I have to take him down, and I'm gonna do that tonight.
How do you whisper good job to the losing
gotta
team?
go head to head to stay in this competition. So I am extremely nervous because Samantha is a great chef and an even better baker, and that scares the living crap out of me.
Sharon, Samantha, to earn the last spot in the grand finale, you'll both have to make a dish that I want you to make.
And a dish that I want you to make. And a dish that I want you to make.
And unfortunately for you both, tonight, we don't want the same dish.
Tonight's challenge is to make us an impeccable 3-course dinner. To start this meal off, I want you to replicate one of my favorite appetizers. This is extremely technical. It requires total attention to detail and impeccable timing. It is spring risotto with fresh pea puree, white and green asparagus, and grano padano on top. You rarely see it on restaurant menus because it's just that hard to nail it.
And for your second course tonight, it's a dish full of complex flavors
that look like
and
porridge.
has many techniques on display on just this one plate. I can't wait to see both of you replicate this masterpiece.
French toast?
Pan-seared salmon with beet confit, parsnip puree, and a lovely citrus vinaigrette. This dish is a great barometer of your culinary skill, how much you've learned in plating, and how to multitask.
Tonight, I want you both to replicate one of my most famous desserts. A signature dish of mine that's on several of my menus across the world.
I do cook a good salmon. From the upper view, it looked like French toast. Don't blame me.
Oh, wow.
A stunning sticky toffee pudding with a mascarpone mousse. Tonight, your sticky toffee pudding needs to be moist, flavorful, but also not too sweet. But let me warn you, if your sticky toffee pudding is dry, it's game over. Right, you'll both have just 90 minutes to complete all 3 courses. The finale is so close, you can almost taste it. Please, both of you, head to your stations.
Samantha and Jerron have to make a 3-course meal in 90 minutes by themselves. You literally have to be a master chef, such as Gordon Ramsay, in order to just be safe.
Thank you,
At your stations, you'll find all the ingredients you need to make our 3 complex dishes.
Are you both ready?
Yes, chef.
Your 90 minutes start now.
Let's go, y'all.
Go, guys, give it your best.
Gents, a very tough challenge. A
Gordon
three-course
looks
dinner
good.
to get your spot in the finale.
God, this is gonna be intense.
You know the risotto needs to be done in the last 20 minutes. The salmon needs to be cooked with 8 to 10 minutes to go. Yep. Let's be honest, both those dishes don't hold. And so, was that done on purpose?
The jeopardy of this challenge is the timing. We are vying for a spot in the finale, so the techniques have to be super demanding today.
Y'all gonna have to show out today.
Now, Gordon, what is the process? What do you do first?
Dessert, because that mousse has to set. First off, you get the mascarpone mousse. Set it with the gelatine.
Samantha, what is that for?
The mousse. It's got to come to 165.
Get set into the mold, into the fridge.
I'm looking good. I'm looking good.
If it's not set properly, then it could turn into a puddle.
Yeah.
I gotta get this mousse in, gotta get this mousse in. Come on.
Now,
Didn't
the sticky toffee pudding.
Didn't daylight savings already go
Dessert
back?
to execute. That takes time to rise, time to cook, and more importantly, you need an even distribution of those dates across
love
that
dates.
mixture. You've got to be so precise. Now, come on. Aron, salmon, why?
Well, for me, I wanted to see how they had progressed through this competition on cooking very delicate and very temperamental proteins. So salmons, you have to cook the skin properly, making sure it's scored and crispy, locking in all the juices. That's crucial.
Wow.
Next, you got to make your purees, but it has to be silky smooth. Get your beet confit going early.
Come on, baby.
Because those beets need 20 to 30 minutes to cook in that vinegar sugar base.
Gotcha. 60 minutes remaining. Samantha, 3 courses. Out of the 3 dishes, what's the one dish you're most worried about?
I'm definitely worried about the sticky toffee pudding because baking is something I'm great at, but if you mess up just a little bit, it can all go south. But I'm not ready for this to be my last cook in the MasterChef kitchen. I've come a long way. I'm not ready to go home.
I've been incredibly proud of what you've achieved.
Thank you, Chef.
Final hurdle. Don't let yourself down.
Thank you, Chef.
Just
I don't know,
under
dude.
50 minutes to go. Speed up.
Keep moving.
So halfway through, at this point, the sticky toffee pudding should be already assembled, right?
Should be going in now.
350 for 30 minutes.
The mascarpone should be in the freezer. You should have that all under control.
100%. 45 minutes remaining.
Guys, chill out.
To multitask.
I need my timer, 28 minutes.
Oh, no, the gelatin didn't go in. Shoot. I knew I was forgetting something.
She didn't put her gelatin in her mousse.
Samantha, I think she forgot her gelatin.
I can save it. I can save it.
I'm not too sure if they're going to be set in time.
In the beginning of the competition, you had some wiggle room for mistakes, but right now, being literally one
That
step
looks like
away
lube.
from the finale. There's no room for error.
All good. I can save it.
I'm afraid
Wait,
for
is
Samantha
lube
right now.
gelatin? Is there gelatin in lube?
Sam.
No? Guys, please be cozy, okay?
45 minutes remaining. Samantha started off with the mascarpone mousse and had forgot to put the gelatine in. But what's happened now is the whole mixture has become a lot thinner. We lost that mousse effect.
Good job, Sam.
We are down to 30 minutes remaining. Get your pans hot, start cooking that risotto, and start thinking about the execution of these 3 difficult dishes.
There we go.
Now, Joe, why a risotto?
This risotto is going to test their skills and their technique. Now, a risotto takes 20 to 24 minutes to cook, and there's no negotiating that.
Low and slow, baby, low and slow.
Slowly and gently coax the starches out of each grain of rice without exploding it or breaking it. So these cooks have to time it right.
I'm sure this is tender.
Sharon is a little bit fragmented. He's running from one side to the other.
Get the multitasking on 2 things.
He's got a lot of stuff boiling away there. You should check it.
Measuring cup.
Something doesn't smell good.
Look at Jerome. Those pickled beets are burnt. This guy's a mess.
Get your mind right.
Damn.
Right, how you doing?
Hey, Chef.
We seem a little bit all over the place.
I got a lot of stuff going on, but that's the way that my mind works. As a teacher, I have to always be moving.
There's a spot up for grabs in the finale, so we can't be all over the place.
Yes, Chef.
The beetroot, where are they?
I had to start over. You taught me not to work with mistakes. JB has me in his best interest, and I can't let him down. I'm getting up there. There's no doubt about it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Final push. Just over 10 minutes to go.
These are gonna be the craziest 10 minutes I have ever watched. Yeah.
Look at Samantha. This is the first one out of the oven with the cake.
Jerron takes off all pudding. He's got him out.
There's so many things.
Focus, focus, focus.
Samantha hasn't started the salmon yet. Is she too late?
Kiss it on that side.
Dude, these guys can't cook one dish in 90 minutes. How the fuck are they pulling off 3?
Let's go, let's go.
Come on, nice and creamy.
3 minutes to go. Got to start plating, guys.
Come on, Jerron, push, push, push.
Jerron's risotto looks amazing.
60 seconds, guys. This is it.
Come on, come on, come on.
Just one spot remaining in the finale.
Let's go.
This is insane.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wow.
Hands
in
up.
the air. Incredible performance. Now it's time to taste all of those incredible looking dishes.
Let's start where every great dinner begins. The appetizers. Please bring your risottos up here.
That was the toughest 90 minutes of my entire life, especially because I've never cooked risotto before, but my risotto is beautiful. I do not know how I pulled this together. I think I may have a slight advantage on this one.
Samantha, how was the cooking the rice? How was the process?
I did not get the pea puree on the plate, but I think the flavor of the risotto and
That
the texture of the
asparagus
risotto
looks
is
so
there.
random in there.
Jerron?
Yes.
How'd you do?
I think I did pretty well. The texture is just right. Got the cream in it, the butter, the Parmesan cheese. Everything is there, and the rice is nice and tender.
Samantha, what do you think is going to be the better risotto?
I'm thinking mine is gonna be the better risotto. He relied heavily on the fat to get the risotto where it needs to be, and I focused on the grains of rice.
How much wine did you put in?
About a 1/4 cup.
Jerron, what do you think?
I think mine's is gonna be the better one, simply because, you know, when it's grainy like Sam's, that's not pleasing to the palate.
How much heavy cream did you put in?
I just kind of eyeballed it. I don't think that you really need a set measurement of how much you put of, you know, each ingredient in.
Overall, 2 exceptional risottos. But I think there's one I prefer over the other. Nothing's incorrect about either of them. One is leaner, a little bit undercooked. This one is more fatter, a little bit overcooked.
Tough one. Yeah. The 2 good-looking risottos.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the main course. Please, both of you, bring up your entrees.
I'm really nervous
Is
because
the
I hardly ever cook
the asparagus
salmon,
just
but
for
I don't
looks?
see any indication that it's overcooked.
It does
looks
not look
perfectly done.
satisfying
So
or-
it's gonna be a close one, but I really
Good.
think I've got Jerron on this.
Jerron, how did you feel that salmon entree unfolded for you?
I feel like I got the salmon on at the perfect time. I got the parsnip puree on there, but just ran out of time with the beets.
Samantha, how was the cook on the salmon?
I feel that the cook on the salmon is good. I'm glad I got the vinaigrette on there, but I'm disappointed that I only got the beets on there.
When I cut into your salmon, Sam, what should I see when I open that up and expose it?
It should still be pink.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this salmon could be worth $250,000.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
I can tell you're on your phone, Cosmic, because you tried spelling asparagus and you spelled Asperger's.
I think it looks beautiful.
What do you think, John?
I think it's beautiful. It's glistening.
Are there elements of this dish that perhaps you're worried about?
That skin on the salmon, it looks a little too dark for me.
Jerron, how do you feel about the skin on your salmon?
Me personally, I kind of like it kind of dark that way.
What do you think, Samantha?
It's overcooked.
It looks juicy to me.
You guys both did admirable jobs cooking a very tricky fish, but I think I like one more than the other.
Well, you're kind of
So here's the deal. I think Geron's was teetering on overcooked, yes. And he was very aggressive with the sear on the top, and there's nothing worse than overcooked salmon. Samantha, she cooked it more evenly, and that skin was perfect.
Wow. All right.
Bring down those incredible sticky toffee puddings. Let's go.
It seems like Jeron has the edge on the risotto. It was creamier, but I feel like Samantha got the edge on Jeron with the entree round because you could hear the crispiness of her salmon. So right now, it seems like it's neck and neck.
That incredible mascarpone mousse. Samantha, visually, it's disintegrated.
Yep.
Looks like a fucking enchilada.
And where's the caramel?
The caramel is set on top.
When you added that brown sugar, what had happened to your butter?
The butter had burned.
Let's taste. Can you hear that?
It's not good.
Wow. Can you hear that?
It's not good.
Let's get in there, shall we? Wow.
Is that good? I can't even tell.
That's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Let's get into yours, shall we, young man?
Yes, chef.
Jeron.
Yes, chef.
How much gelatine did you put in that mousse?
2 strips.
It looks way better.
2 exact recipes executed differently. There's one I do prefer. Excuse me.
I made many mistakes within that 90 minutes, but I bounced back from those mistakes. As a teacher, you know, I teach my kids all the time. It's not the mistakes you make, but it's what you learn from those mistakes. And I'm hoping that me bouncing back from these mistakes is enough to get me to the finale.
Oh, man. 2 great sponges. Samantha's was light, steamed, beautiful. But the problem she had was to put that brown butter on there. Samantha's mousse, more liquid than Jeron's, but the flavor is mind-blowing. Then there's a level of heavy richness in Jeron's. Really dense. Caramel, beautiful, refined. There's no graininess. I just wish you'd tasted it before you put the caramel on there.
Dude, is it meat or does that
Because
dessert
what
look
you do is put less
disgusting?
caramel on there. I almost want Santa's sponge and Jeron's caramel.
Yep.
There's a place in the grand finale at stake. That's why we had such a difficult challenge. But both of you did us, your mentors, proud.
We'll now be picking the best performances across all 3 dishes. Joe, whose appetizer was the best?
2 different takes on risotto.
Come on, baby.
Technique was impeccable in both. The profile of the dish, Samantha's much less fat, a good cook. Jeron, much fatter, much more embellished. The best risotto tonight was cooked by Jeron.
Baron, which entree did you prefer?
Both salmon were cooked extremely well, but one of these salmon I felt had a better, crispier skin. I thought was seasoned more and just had more of that iconic pink, persimmon-colored interior. So the home cook with the best salmon. Samantha.
Salmon Samantha.
Clearly, it comes down to dessert.
Illuminati.
The sticky toffee pudding. Samantha, you had the lightness and the absolute beauty and height. However, you had a mistake with the caramel, and you put that brown butter that's burnt on top.
Yeah.
Jeron, yours was a little denser, slightly richer, with too much caramel. The best sticky toffee pudding. And the person claiming the last spot in the finale Cheer on.
Easy clapper.
Congratulations.
Cheer on. Head up to the balcony and complete our lineup for the finale.
Great commentary. Thank you, dude. I try not to interrupt or force anything.
Oh, Samantha. 20 years of age. Promise me you're going to continue.
Of course. When I get home, first thing I'm going to do is enroll in culinary school. It's my dream.
Come on up here and say goodbye to us, Samantha. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, great job, young lady. Oh, you were excellent. Oh, man. Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
I didn't think I'd be saying this, but please put your apron on your bench and have a safe trip.
Thank you, Chef. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, guys.
Keep going.
Sam,
Chef.
one final thing.
Yes, Chef.
Last year, I put a young man through culinary school, and he's top of the class. If you're that serious about doing it, I'd love to take care of that for you. I'll pay the tuition.
Thank you, Chef. That means everything to me.
I can't
Now she
wait
doesn't have to
see the
stream on
progress.
Twitch.
Thank you.
Dude, Gordo is
Thank
the
you, guys.
best.
Good luck.
Gordo is the best.
Keep going, Sam.
I'm saddened to be going home, but the Samantha that's leaving learned to be confident. And that confidence comes from Gordon, my mentor, believing in me enough to help me pursue my culinary dreams outside of this competition. When one door closes, another door opens, and the door is opening on my future in this industry, and I'm so excited.
Bye, guys.
Next time, it's the 2-hour MasterChef finale.
This season, for the first time
Okay, wait.
ever, we are battling each other to find the greatest home cook in America.
Damn. All right, here we go, boys. Let's continue on. The finale is going to be nice. Yo, hey, Clay. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, brother. Appreciate it, man. Hey, boys, we're almost to 11,200. We are 9 subs away. Please hit your Twitch Prime if you're having a cozy time.
With each home.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
The world's
I love you guys.
biggest
Thank you.
cooking competition. This season, for the first time ever,
Thank you, guys.
in
Thank you.
MasterChef history, we are battling
Thank
each
you.
other to find the greatest home cook in America. And
4
now
subs away,
it's
boys.
down to just 3. Buckle up. It's starting right now.
Thank you, Mac.
The search for the next MasterChef
BlizzCon?
started with thousands of hopeful home cooks from all across the country. Each judge had just 8 aprons to hand out to the hopeful home
pastrami,
cooks.
thank you.
Boy, do I see potential. And we each battled it out to have the opportunity to mentor the best of the best.
When you have talent like this, you can't let it walk out the door.
Once one of our white aprons was in their hands,
Let's go!
the home cooks began the
I gotta
journey
piss.
of a lifetime.
So beautiful.
This season, the challenges were more difficult than ever before.
Switch!
The contestants survived intense MasterChef team challenges.
Oh my God! They're landing for dinner!
As the competition got tougher,
I got tables that are ready to walk out.
I need the food! We sometimes had to send home our own home cooks.
I gave you both aprons because I believed in both of you.
Please place your apron on your bench. Now, only 3 home cooks remain, and each judge finds themselves with 1 home cook in the finale. So, the stakes are just as high for us, because only 1 home cook will become America's MasterChef. Now, last week the contestants were sent home to prepare for the finale, and we went to surprise them in their hometowns to make sure that they were on track to take home the trophy.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Are you both there?
Hey, Gordon. I'm just rolling through downtown Nashville. What's happening with y'all?
Hey, Joe. How's Music City, my friend?
What's that noise in the background? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the swanky downtown part of Houston.
I think you're lost.
No. I should be at Caesar's house shortly.
This is why we never let you drive, because you're always getting lost. Ron, pull it together and get to where you're going.
Looks like I'm here, guys. About to visit America's next master chef.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Are you guys still there? Hello? Hello?
Offline TV script.
Hello.
Oh my God. What? This is unreal.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad.
I had to move back home after I left my career as a teacher. I mean, it's embarrassing living with my parents at 28 years old.
No, I don't think it is.
I have to do whatever it takes to pursue this culinary dream.
Here we are. The young lady is back at home.
Back home.
Because she wants to follow this food
If
dream.
your parents let you stay with them, be blessed.
Said she was gonna quit
Your
her
friends that
job.
make fun of you, they're just jealous. Trust me.
I was like,
You gotta
what?
save money. You get free food, home cooked meals.
Actually cooking here.
Yes.
Take the opportunity.
For a while,
Fuck the kids that
we
talk
got a
shit.
little nervous. But we made sure she had everything she needed.
Trust me, food is definitely her calling.
And if she wins, it's gonna be one of my proudest moments ever.
I want this for myself, but I want this for them. They have literally.
Finally, a good take.
Even though they didn't agree with me,
And this is why I don't talk much during these shows.
So how do you repay them?
I don't. You know, just like every.
Become America's next master chef.
Absolutely.
Seeing Gordon is just invigorating.
Seatbelts on, please.
Because I get to share with him who I am and where I come from. It's very important for Gordon to understand how I operate and why I operate the way I do.
I have not come all the way to Opalaka without going to the farmer's market.
Oh,
See?
my goodness.
What is Opalaka?
Getting
What
to
city
show
is that
him
in?
All of the exotic fruit that I've grown up with, I couldn't have asked for a better moment.
So this is where you shop.
This is where I
Florida?
shop.
What an oasis.
I know.
I mean
Give a little
state,
insight,
sorry.
Just
Yes.
a little snippet of the
Yes.
menu. Where are we going?
We're in it.
Yes.
Miami,
Yes.
Opalaka flavors, citrus, seafood.
Good.
I am mixing my southern roots with French cuisine and hopefully give you a feel of like that Michelin star flair. I am going to wow you.
Forget everybody around you.
It's
and
1-year-old
focus on
18B.
things.
Okay.
The appetizer, the entree,
And thank you for your
and the
service,
dessert.
brother.
Yes.
Ignore everything else.
else.
Steely, focused. That's what you need to bring to the finale,
Yes.
okay?
Yes. I am ready to kick some butt.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
You can do this.
Thank you. Oh, I cannot wait for this finale.
Gordon Stolling for a finale? Hey, what do you think I learned? Just kidding, I learned from Greek.
Today, I want you to write about a story that you plan to tell your children someday. Being back home has been amazing. To see my kids' faces for the first time in months, it means the world to me. Something that you've experienced, okay?
Mr. Hurt, can I interrupt your class?
Oh, my goodness.
How are you?
With the finale right around the corner, I've been cooking every single day.
What's going on, guys?
I've really been pushing myself to focus on plating.
Dude, if
so
he
that I
was
can
my
bring that
teacher-
MasterChef trophy home.
So I
Man.
invested one of my 8 aprons. in
I would
him.
have
So I
never
believe
been the
that
class
he had
clown.
The passion and he had the skills, and I think the greatest thing is he is an incredible student. So I'd love to hear from some of you guys the impact that Mr. Hurt has had on you and your lives in this classroom.
What do I
When he
mean?
came, I just thought he was gonna be like another
I ain't
teacher.
messing with him.
But he actually was connecting with students. Like he actually came to the basketball games. He'll leave his door open for students to come in during lunch and stuff like that.
We don't really have that many male figures in the school. We can really relate to Mr. Hurt. His background is similar to mine. Just knowing how far he's come, I feel like I can achieve the same thing.
My students, they grow up in these rough neighborhoods and rough communities.
Well, guys, thanks for sharing your stories.
I know where they come from. I've been there and I've done that. And so if I win the MasterChef title, I'm taking that money back and I'm going to open up a culinary institute to make sure that I give my students a chance so that they can better themselves.
So you've been here in Nashville 2 years now. You know, you came in with Southern flavors. I'm sure that has its roots here in Nashville. Tell me about that.
The food scene here is amazing. Hot chicken is something that I experienced when I first got here, and I got into the MasterChef kitchen on hot chicken.
Speaking of that, finale's coming. What are you thinking?
Southern, you know, anytime I can stay true to my roots, it's gave me positive results.
I'll tell you what, it's got to be elevated, though.
It does.
I'm going to give you some advice. Think like you're in like a really luxurious restaurant in a city like New York or Paris. Flavor, presentation, sophistication. But as much as I think sticking to your roots is fundamental, make sure you bring the level.
I've done so much to get here at this point, and I am ready.
You got to win. For those kids I met in the classroom, you got a lot riding on this, Jerome.
I got you, Joe. It's game time. My eyes on the prize.
All right, Jerome, I'm counting on you.
And I can see that MasterChef trophy sitting in my living room. Finale, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, boom, boom. Food plays such a big role in my family. And my mom is the greatest source of inspiration in my culinary journey. Come in! Hola! I know my mom is beaming and excited to have our food and our culture represented.
Who can relate to that? I know there's people in chat that relate to that.
Thousands of people in this country.
Yes.
How proud are you guys of him? Huh?
Oh my God. Oh, pues imagínate, para mí sería un orgullo bien grande porque que cuando yo me vine a este país, él era bien chiquito, o sea, él siempre ha sido mi soporte. O sea, dejé mi familia, dejé a mis papás, dejé todo, pero si él gana, valió la pena.
Ya casi está ahí.
She was a teacher in Mexico, and she couldn't continue that career here because she stayed home to take care of us, which was the most important thing. She practically gave up her life to make sure.
Mother looks younger than him. True.
That's an honor and a huge
Good
deal,
one,
and
chat.
I take it very seriously. That's why I want to make the best menu I can put together for that finale.
So what are some of the thoughts?
So I've been thinking something with duck, pato.
Mods,
as my
please ban
entree.
racism. Please.
Chocolate definitely in the dessert because, you know, Mexico, Aztecs, chocolate. It's the appetizer where I'm still a little iffy.
Well, think about what is the basis of Mexican food.
Yes, chef.
And hopefully being home will allow you to get inspiration and love from the people that care about you the most, okay? Si se puede.
Si se puede. Yeah. It's so refreshing to have my mentor here. I definitely needed that guidance.
Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you guys so much.
I only have one shot
I got
to
it.
get
I'm
this
doing it right
right,
now.
so I'm focused, I'm determined. Bye, chef. I have to bring everything I have to take that trophy home.
It's sarcasm. Well, unfortunately, sarcasm doesn't work online.
Up first.
Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it. What you twerking with?